Hello, I am Coach O, and this is my National Scouting Service show. I'm coming to you all this week with some high school sports and what's been going on since Thursday up until today, this Friday. This show is being sponsored by Ink to the T and Uncontested Hoops. Also, we are National Scouting Service, and we are coming with high school sports, college football kickoff for you all today. Now, in Texas high school games and scores and my predictions, we have a couple of schools that played on Thursday and some schools that are going to be playing tonight in high school sports. With that being said, on Thursday, Santa Fe Indians defeated the Pasadena Rayburn Texans. They beat that team 51-13, and that was on a Thursday's game. Also, the Hitchcock Bulldogs defeated the Lamarck Cougars 48-27. I had the opportunity of being at that game, my wife and I, and the Hitchcock Bulldogs look very strong. I look for them to do some exciting things this year in their season, also as well as for the Lamarck Cougars. I look forward for them to be doing some great things this season as well. They have a new coach that came on, and he came in like a week or 2 weeks before the season started. Their first game that they played, they didn't look too good. Now they seem to be clicking on all levels, despite the loss against the Hitchcock Bulldogs. So I look for them to be doing some great things throughout the season as well as in their district, and hopefully landing them a spot in the playoffs. In tonight's action, we have the Monterrey, Mexico versus Texas City Stingrays. That game is going to be played at Stingray Stadium in Texas City. I'm picking the Texas City Stingrays to win that game. You also have Pasadena Dobie Longhorns versus the Dickinson Gators. That game will be in Dickinson, and I'm picking the Dickinson Gators in that game. Good luck to both teams. We wish everybody well. We don't want no injuries to occur for any team that's playing tonight. Also, we have tonight that'll be playing Beaumont Westbrook Bruins versus the Deer Park Deers. I'm picking the Deer Park Deers in that game. Beaumont Westbrook look pretty good, but Deer Park, they clicking on all cylinders. They have a lot of players that's returning this year, so I'm picking them in that game. Also, we have Houston Madison Marlins versus the Galveston Ball Tornadoes. My old high school, I am an alumni of Galveston Ball High School. I'm picking Galveston Ball. Their offense looks strong. They have some outstanding speedy receivers. They have some quick agility guys at the running back in the slot position, and their defense looked pretty good as well. They cornerback play, they safety play, and they linebacker play, as well as defensive line. So they keep clicking on all cylinders. I look for them to do some good things this season, and I'm picking them to win. Also, we have Goose Creek Memorial Patriots versus the Laporte Bulldogs. I'm picking the Laporte Bulldogs. It's the return of Coach Beneathi. He coached at Dobie High School last year for a couple of years. Now he's returning to one of the schools that he started out at. So I'm wishing them well this year, and I'm picking the Laporte Bulldogs in this game. We also have South Houston Trojans versus the Clear Lake Falcons. A big shout out to my boy, Coach Brandon Ware, and also to my at South Houston, and also to my boy and a former coach that I've coached with, at Coach Sullivan. He's at the Clear Lake High School, but I'm picking the Clear Lake Falcons in this. South Houston lost a couple of players, but they have some returning that's going to help them throughout the season. But I have to pick the Clear Lake Falcons in this. And with that being said, the National Scouting Service game of the week is Springfield Westfield Mustangs versus the Galena Park North Shore Mustangs. Now, this is going to be a great game. This is the game of the week, not only picked by me, but also picked by some high school heads. I've been told that the game is sold out. I should be in attendance at that game if I'm able to get in. My wife and I are going to be leaving pretty early to make sure that we can get into the stadium. So I'm picking the Springfield Westfield Mustangs. Their quarterback, PJ Hatter, is being tearing it up on the field, passing for 200 and 300 plus yards games. He's a highly recruited recruit, and I think this game is going to put him over the map of the recruiting if he can pull out the win. So go Springfield Westfield Mustangs. I'm pulling for you guys, but we all know North Shore is a powerhouse. But I think this year they're going to do great things. They're going to go to the playoffs. That's a given. But I'm pulling for the Springfield Westfield in this game. I like to give some shout outs to some guys that's been playing and making their way in the Dickinson Junior High, junior varsity level. Kayla Yoakum, Galvin Bass, Joshua Arthur, my nephew, Mason Hornsberry, and Carl Beneathi. These guys being named Player of the Weeks, I believe, 2 weeks in a row. Risk in a game this week, and I hope he have a speedy recovery. And I know he's going to do great things to come. He's going to be out there supporting his teammates, helping them in a coaching aspect because he's really wise and knowledgeable about the game. So we're wishing him a speedy recovery as well. And with that being said, this show is being sponsored by Ink to the T as well as Uncontested Hoops. And we are also on all social media outlets, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Stationhead, TikTok, and YouTube. If you want to contact us about coming on the show or being a guest on the show, you can email us at nationalscoutingservice@yahoo.com. With that being said, those are my high school picks. Hope you all enjoyed the show. And I am Coach O on National Scouting Service.